Hi everybody, it's Galactic Man Larry here again, and today we have in front of us, from Masters of the Universe Revelation, from the Masterverse line, Teela. And yeah, this is one I've had there for a while, just laying around, and I'm glad that I'm finally getting to open it. You can see the usual packaging, the artwork here looking great. Is not my favorite from this line. They have had some other artwork for other characters that I think has been much better. I mean, it's just my opinion, yeah. But yeah, there you have the side art as well, and legal stuff and all of that. Just let's take the figure out of there and see how good she actually is. And there you have her, Masterverse Teela from the Revelation Netflix series, out of the packaging, and she comes with a couple of extra hands, which are a gripping hand for the left arm and a fist hand for the right arm. And she also comes with this extra head with without the tiara, her hair just all free and hanging down, and a much more like angry look. Yeah, we'll check that in a moment. She also has her sword here, which is cast in golden plastic with silver paint for the blade and brown for the handle, and her shield here, which is all cast in that golden plastic, the traditional look for Teela's buckler. And that leaves us with the figure, which has a nicely sculpted face. The hair is all, put together she has a hairdo with a weirdly ending there on the top. The hair has a nice dark wash, I don't know if it's like dark brown or something like that, so that she doesn't look all plasticky, at least there on the hair. The tiara it has gold paint, and it has kind of a patina to it. I don't know if it comes out right on the camera. In my opinion, it does has like a wash as well. I mean, yeah, it's painted on with a patina effect. The gem is there. The eyebrows are not perfectly placed in this head. I mean, but it looks nice. I mean, the eyes are well placed, I guess, and the mouth. Yeah, that's what counts. And she has some blush there, some rouge or whatever for the cheeks, so she doesn't look like just a chunk of plastic, even if it is a chunk of plastic. The neck is painted, so it doesn't quite match with the head, but you won't be focusing there that much, I guess, because that's all cast in white. The neck piece is a softer plastic. I mean, the collar here, gold paint. Overall, the torso has a soft overlay. I mean, below the diaphragm joint, the diaphragm is a bit loose on my figure. We'll check that in a moment. The armbands are here painted, of course, on top of that skin tone. You can see a bit of floppiness there, but it's, yeah, everything is just, white or gold. Well, this thing is, I think it's white with gold details. She has, we'll check that, which she has like orange underwear. Here you can see Mattel made in Vietnam or whatever. The legs are all cast in skin tone. The boots are brown plastic with white paint on top. And that would be it. And I think the feet or the shoes, they have also like a wash. Articulation wise, she can look up that far. She can look down that far. It's not much. The neck is quite limited. I mean, it's just a ball peg on a... I mean, it would be like a double ball peg, but I don't know why they make it that the part that goes into the neck doesn't give any range. It's just like going deep in there and you have no motion, so you depend mostly on the ball which goes to the head, yeah? But she has a bit of attitude. She can turn all the way around. Of course, she can look up that far and down almost nothing. She must just like look to the front. The arms can go all the way around. No butterfly. They can lift up to that far, slightly over the T-pose. She has a bicep cut that can go, I'd say, all the way around, yeah. Just don't force it. If you need to warm the figure first, do it. Double jointed pinless elbows that can bend that far. All hands have a horizontal swivel and can go all the way around. The diaphragm, she can go backwards that far, forwards that far, so it could be better, but it's not terrible. The peg inside feels a bit like squishy and flexible. I don't know. I would like it to be more like rigid. I mean, of course, rigid, but good quality so that it doesn't just break. But it feels a bit like bendy, you know. She has that much to the sides and can turn around. I wouldn't, yeah, just a little bit. I wouldn't really force it past that because the shape of the figure is oval. No, it's not a circle. So if, I mean, the plastic will tell you where to stop, you know. This thing again is a soft overlay, but the legs can do the full splits, so that doesn't get in the way really. You can pull it back down, I guess, if you want to pull it down a little bit. She has a thigh cut. The legs can kick forward. If you move only one, she can do the almost 90 degrees. She has a little bit, no, nothing backwards. Double jointed pinless knees that can bend that far because the fur of the boot, I mean the sculpted fur, gets in the way, but she can kick backwards that far. Boot cut, both boots, of course. The feet can go backwards that far, forwards only that far, and she has a decent ankle rocker. It will do the adjustments, you know. It's not the most spectacular ankle rocker, but it's something. Now this is how she looks with the other head, and you decide which one you like better. I had to Dremel inside of that ball peg, not ball peg, the you know, the cavity on the head, because it was so tight, the same as I had to do with my Evelyn. It was just like stiff, and I don't want to break the peg, of course. Now I Dremeled it carefully so that I can turn the head around and I can look up just a little bit, look down also just a little bit, but hey, now she has some movement there, and I actually like how she looks with this head as well. But I think I'll keep this figure with the tiara, and I'll use this head with the other body that we had from the earlier wave, which I'll also be reviewing, also a retrospective review as well, of course. And there you have your Masterverse Teela next to some other figures from other lines, like Gwen Wyver from Dungeons and Dragons. I mean, all of these other figures are more like 6-inch scale. We have Vulcan from Marvel Legends, that would be like 6.5 maybe. Eclipse from Action Force, Snake Eyes from G.I. Joe as well as Timber, and Siri from McFarlane Toys' Netflix The Witcher. And there you have her next to the 40th anniversary He-Man, Many Faces, the new Eternia Skeletor, and Evelyn, also from the Revelation show. And I think this Teela is a very nice looking figure. It's like halfway between, well, she has the classic style, but it's also like updated for the Revelation show and all of that. But yeah, I mean, you cannot, she's Teela, definitely. That's the Teela look, you know what I mean? And they look great all together. I mean, I'm starting to grow this collection as well, and yeah, another rabbit hole, I guess. But I can recommend this figure, and I think by now you can get her by with a discount, you know. I mean, the figure has been out there like for a year or something like that. In any case, please leave a like, share, subscribe, comment, share, and all of that good stuff. Take care, and I will see you in the next one. Ciao, ciao, ciao.